Hey guys, it's Cherie of Back and By Books. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my obsession with books, and I wanted to see how you all felt, and if you all felt the exact same way about them. And I was sitting in the car the other day, and I noticed as I was as I was riding around, my mother was driving, and I was just thinking about the fact that if I'm really into a book, I feel like it actually exists. I will look around expecting, for example, right now I'm um, listening to an audiobook of the Sookie Stackhouse novels, and it's really good. I'm up to the number 12, I think, and or the one before the next one that comes out this year, and I was literally feeling like so much stuff happens to Sookie Stackhouse every day. Like she gets, she kills somebody or whatever. So much stuff happens, and she's always in this constant state of tension and always, feeling, sorry for herself or whatever. Or her relationship problems are there or whatever. And so, I literally felt most of the day like something horrible was gonna happen. Like there was gonna be some bad experience that day. And I also saw my boyfriend that day. And so when I saw him, I almost felt like there might be something going on. I mean, like an issue. But then I realized that it really wasn't. Or, and I heard somebody say something behind me at one point, and I swear I thought it sounded like they said the word True Blood, like they were ordering. It was really weird, but that happens to me a lot. I really get deep into books sometimes. I got asked by an author to review this book that she wrote, and it was about her experiences getting raped as a child, and that's a horrible experience. And I felt like I should read her book so that she could get her story out there, and that kind of thing. And as I started, I realized that probably wasn't the best idea for me, because, I get so deep into books, they become completely real for me. Before I started reading so much, I didn't think, I knew that it's a possibility that other things that I don't know about could very well, that they might actually exist. But I never really put much thought into it. I just thought, it's possible. I don't know anything about it, so what? But over time, I started feeling like everything actually exists. I started, I put myself so deep into these stories that I just expect, for them to be not real, but some of the things that they're based off of could be real, I feel like every myth comes from something. And so going along with that, that means that some of this might be real. There might actually be, vampires running around or werewolves or whatever, and I just don't know about it. And that would be exciting to find out if it actually does. And it would be very interesting. But I had to tell her no, because since I put myself so deep into these books, and since I'm so obsessed with them, and I feel my whole mind up with them, I felt like that would depress me for days on end, and I couldn't imagine putting myself in that situation. And I felt bad that I had to say no, but I did. So yeah, and I love books because they do that. Because my life, I don't want to say it's boring, but I don't, it's not that exciting. It's about as exciting as a normal life could be. So reading books, it's so exciting, and you get to experience all this stuff you'd never actually experience, ever, and I just love reading about it. And I love, imagining whether or not things would actually exist in real life. And I like, seeing what bad things can result in the future. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. But yeah, I'm rambling, but this is a Random Rant Thursday, so whatever. But yeah, I love books. I love movies. I love everything that would tell you a story. most people, they say when they read or when they watch a movie, if it's like really late, sometimes I'll fall asleep. Usually, unless I'm like exhausted, a book or a story or a movie or whatever will actually keep me awake, you know? And it's really crazy. And I want to know if I'm the only person who's like this. If I'm the only person who gets like so obsessive, so filled with books, so like in the zone, you know, because like even out, if I'm reading a book and, you know, if I'm like in a public setting, somebody can come and talk to me and I won't even realize they're there until they actually say my name, you know? And I don't know, I feel like so many people I've talked to are like, well, it's not that serious with me. Like, you know, I can't get in deep into a book unless, you know, it's quiet all around. I can read a book anywhere with any amount of noise, doing anything. And, you know, I feel like I'm like obsessive, you know? Is anybody else that way? Like, what are your experiences? How do you feel when you read books? Do you get so caught up in the world that you see it around you somehow? Or, you know, do you just feel like it's separate from yourself? Can you put yourself so deep that, you know, oh, my phone. Can you put yourself so deep that you like feel like it exists? I mean, just explain to me how you all feel so that I don't feel so weird. I mean, I'm never giving up books. That's how I feel. I have my bookshelf here. I have my bookshelf in my bedroom closet. I need another bookshelf because I don't have enough space. I'm starting to like stack like on top and like behind and the one in my closet. And, you know, I really, whatever. I'm not giving up books. That's how I feel. But, I mean, I'm just curious to know if I'm the only person who's this way. Let me know in the comments. If you want to see my blog, I have a link below if you're coming from YouTube. And if you're coming from my page on my blog, then there'll be a link to YouTube below. Okay? So, I'm glad you all listened to my rambling, and I look forward to talking to you soon. There should be a review soon. I just need to finish my book and stop getting hung up on Sookie Stackhouse. So, but I've been struggling to do that. Like, I've been, like, trying to find ways of listening to audiobooks any time of the day. While I'm in the shower, while I'm driving, while I'm doing work at work. Doesn't matter. I've been trying to do it. So, I need to actually read again, which I haven't, you know, really got into for the last week or so. So, that's about it. Talk to you soon. Bye.